All right, boys, we're here with, I believe it's break 235. I'm going to have to figure out a better naming convention for this thing because they're getting out of ridiculous. 235, that's a lot of breaks. We've put in a lot of work as a group. I appreciate you guys for that. But I believe it's 235. It definitely has the wrong title. Even whenever I post it's the wrong title, it's definitely not a multi-year mixer. It's obviously all 2021. The product's listed in there with 2021, so I apologize for the title being wrong in the video. I'll switch it if I can. I'll definitely switch it on YouTube afterwards because I try to add like a title screen and stuff to YouTube videos, like the live videos afterwards because you can. But the product that's in here is going to be 2021 Archives Baseball. Kind of just threw it in because I had a box left. I'll be honest with you, I only added $60 to the break because that's what I paid for the box. I'm not going to... I mean, it's just something to add a couple autos in there. I think the cards are cool. They're a pain in the ass to sort, if I'm being honest, because they are like the old school cardboard. I like them, but it is what it is. We got triple threads. And then that's the last box of triple threads I have. It's hard to find. I might try to get an inner case from Dave and Adams if they're not going to charge me like $500 a box, because I can't get them from the guy I normally buy everything from. We have a Jumbo Topps Chrome 2021. I do have some regular Topps Chrome 2021 coming in, a whole case of it. We have some Topps Chrome Black. I'm trying to get some 5-star in 2021. It's hard to find 2020 product right now. The price of it went up again. It went down and then went back up. So I grabbed some when the price went down. But we'll actually open Archives first. With the price going... Hold on, I need to rub my Cal Ripken. What am I doing? Talking about product and not rubbing Cal all over the boxes. I was going to say, good luck, Charm on Cal Ripken. Team list is on the left. Overhead cameras in the upper right-hand corner. Good luck to everybody in the break. I don't think there's any 100% new guys. There's some guys that are newer. And for whatever reason, people aren't getting notifications in the group. I can help you with that. I can show you how to make sure you get notifications. If for whatever reason... you just don't, and you need me to, so we ran that half case of the Bowman's Best the other day. That was a half case. For Bowman this time, I might run a full case, but I'm letting you guys know, and I'm not a huge fan of doing it, but if I run full cases of Bowman or other product, we're going to start to have paper spots if there's paper in it, because there is no way I'm sorting a full case of Bowman. Like, that's going to take me hours to sort a full case of Bowman paper. Obviously, the chrome and stuff will get sorted, but we're going to have to do a paper spot if I start running full cases of stuff, which will eventually happen. But I'm never going to go away from running smaller mixers. And like when guys get bigger, they go away because it's not as advantageous time-wise to not run full cases. But I'm never going to go away from that. I'm always going to have the option of a quarter case or a half case or a couple boxes because there's guys that can't afford a full case, so why would I go away from that? I built my group on guys that are looking for smaller breaks, so I'm not going to screw guys over in that sense. But yes, at some point in time, we will definitely do full cases. We've done full cases before of other stuff. We have Slam Diego here on this poster. That's going to the Padres and Matt. Matt, if you want this poster, let me know. I'll send it to you in like an envelope, like a regular envelope, and hope they don't destroy it or whatever. If you don't want it, like I said, where I'm going to be opening a shop down in Brooklyn Park, and when that happens, I'll just put it up on the wall. I have the other ones. Nobody's actually claimed one, so if you want it, I'll send it to you. If you don't want it, I'm not. It is what it is, I was going to say. Just let me know, and I'll put it in like a regular... I'm not going to fold it up anymore. I'll find like a thin manila envelope and send it as regular mail with a stamp on it, separate from your cards. Let's get into these cards here. We'll do 3 packs at a time. There's 2 autographs in here. There's definitely some parallels. You're going to see a lot of, probably at least one run of duplicates of cards. In these packs, the sequencing is not necessarily the best. Now, if you do open a whole case of Archives, you will get at least probably a full set of cards, like base cards, which is nice. The sequencing's good like that, but it's kind of like Series 1 where it laps over. If people want to see me mix in some Series 1 Jumbos, I can get them. The price is obviously went up to like $250 a box or whatever. I think it's like $240 is what I can get them for. I can start mixing them in with Franco. The only reason I have it is because other than the Rays, there's not really good teams for a mix. But I can start getting them in. I can also get in a case of Heritage if you guys want to see Heritage and mix that into breaks with some higher end stuff. I'm okay with that. It's really up to you guys. I opened a box of Heritage or 2 myself, but I know that some guys don't like to see it broken. I mean, I like that stuff, but it's really up to you guys. We got Clayton Kershaw on the Dodgers. Also, UFC next week is coming out. I'm going to try to get some boxes of that. Pedro Martinez, Matt Chapman. trying to expand our horizons outside of baseball. Reggie Jackson for the Oakland Athletics. Daz Cameron. We got Mike Trout. Fernando Tatis Jr., Luis Castillo, Francisco Lindor, Willie Stargell, mean sideburns, Cody Heuer, David Ortiz. No, all cards always ship. I was just saying if we do full cases of Bowman, like I'm especially if you're doing like jumbos, you're talking, or if I did super jumbos, 6 boxes of that, and I sorted all the paper out, it'd be so much. I'll just say Garrett Cole, Slam Diego for the Padres. Obviously, you get a poster and a card. We have a rookie Christian Pache, obviously on the Oakland Athletics now. That's the Braves, though. Evan White, Ketel Marte, Ryan Sandberg, Willie Castro, DJ LeMahieu, Duke Snyder, Braylon Marquez, Eddie Matthew, Logan Gilbert, and that's the first 3 packs. No, I actually do a lot of Panini. The problem is, so I can do value mixers, but I used to try to do it without having like a National Treasure or Immaculate or Spectra attached to the lower end boxes, and nobody would fill the breaks. I think now that the group's bigger, I can probably do it. I was thinking about getting a bunch of quick pitch, Mosaic and Prism, and maybe throwing in like some Leaf and doing some value mixes with a shit ton of autographs in them. But no, I do definitely do Panini and Leaf. I've ripped Panini and Leaf on here before. I think Leaf makes the best cards design-wise, to be honest. I'll go and see what Peach State has on their list for Leaf and Panini, and I'll grab some stuff, and we'll try doing a value mix. It doesn't hurt to grab a couple cases of stuff and see if it fills. If it fills, it fills. If not, well, I'll take the risk. We got Paul DeJong, Gary Sheffield, Lucas Giolito, Tanner Hoke, and we have Kirby Puckett for the Twins on the parallel. It's a 39 out of 99 on the gray border. Cow what? Oh, did the football fill yet? I don't think the football filled yet. I think there's a lot of... All the quarterback teams are claimed, so normally that's where we get stuck a little bit, because we've been getting stuck on some like the Jets and some of the other quarterback teams, but those are all taken care of. It's the smaller end teams this time. Harm Killebrew for the Twins, Tris Speaker, Rod Carew, Larry Doby, and I have Honus Wagner, Bo Bichette, Jacob deGrom, Randy Arozarena, Francisco Lindor, Woodruff, Roberto Clemente, Lou Brock, Yordan Alvarez, Luke Voigt, Mike Yastrzemski, Leody Tavares, Eddie Matthew, Ricky Henderson, Willie McCovey. We opened a lot of National Treasure and Spectra in the group. Just right now, Spectra's like $600 again, and it's just not worth that price. And then National Treasure is like $1,000, and you're not gonna. I mean, that's way too much for a National Treasure. Like, I love breaking it, but I would never do that to you guys. I'd never be like, all right, it's $1,000. That's the only way we're breaking it. Did the trade with the Cleveland Browns officially happen yet for Deshaun Watson? Because I know they were going to, but I don't know if it was official. We got Nico Horner, Ronald Acuna Jr., Joey Bart, Gary Sanchez, Johnny Bench, Uncle Larry for the Phillies, Giancarlo Stanton, Babe Ruth, Javier Baez, Jared Kelnick for the Mariners, Brady Singer. I have Joe Morgan, Adrian Beltre, Deion Sanders, Roger Clemens, Jesus Sanchez, Willie Mays, Ari Hara, Jose Abreu, Chamai Jones, Fernando Tatis Jr., have Mattingly, Orlando Cepeda, my bad. Soroka. I'll say that, I mean, as a Steelers fan, I actually don't mind them signing Watson for that much money because who are they going to, like, it's when you start paying your quarterback that much, it's hard to get a supporting cast. All I got to say is that the Steelers sign Honey Badger, as in Tyrann Mathieu, that defense is going to be a top 5, like one of the nastiest defenses. Tuitt's back. I was going to say, you already have TJ Watt, re-signed Witherspoon, signed a cornerback, John Schmaltz, got Miles Jack, Trevor Larnach, Tony Gwynn. If Trubisky can score 20 points and if they sign Matthew, I think the Steelers can win 12 games. And have Walker Buehler, and that is Gary Carter. It looked like it might have been a gray border, but it's white. We got Taylor Rogers, Will Clark, Anthony Rendon, Geraldo Perdomo, Ryan Mountcastle, Spencer Howard, Aaron Judge, Alec Bohm on the Bazooka Shining Stars, Devin Williams, Christian Yelich, Longoria, Liam Hendrick, Mike Piazza, Andres Jimenez, Nick Madrigal for the White Sox, Jared Kelnick, Jeff McNeil, Merrifield, and Larry Walker. Yeah, that's a pretty big signing for the Phillies. What's he going to play, left field, I guess? Or do you think they put him at third base? You don't think Bohm D? I thought they were going to use Bohm to DH. We got Brooks Robinson, Ahmad Rosario, Dustin May, Jazz Chisholm Jr., the Killer Bees, Craig Biggio and Jeff Bagwell, Urshela, Munson, Al Kaline, Stroman, Starling Marte, Trevor Story, Kent Herbeck, Rodriguez, and we're going to have Scott Podzednik for the White Sox. And Matt Hogue on the archive. Just a base Podzednik. I was going to say, you want to talk about a random autograph. So that might be as random as that Tim Salmon. Podzednik was a White Sox favorite. So this is why I love archives, because the autographs are absolutely like bonkers. Don Drysdale, Christian Javier, Alex Bregman, Andre Dawson, Marco Gonzalez, Robin Yount, Jazz Chisholm Jr., I have Teoscar Hernandez, Paul Goldschmidt, and Ozzie Albies. We will do the basketball break after this. There is somebody that's going to do a Formula One Lightbox personal rip as well. I don't know if I'm going to do it in between baseball and basketball or afterwards. We got Carlos Correa Jr., or he's not a junior, Carlos Correa, Joe Carter, George Brett, Juan Gonzalez, Freddie Freeman, Alec Bohm. Have Trey Turner, Kyle Lewis, Christian Walker, Anthony Rizzo. Have Luis Patino, Marquez, Randy Johnson. We got Aaron Judge for the Yankees. Get some closer luck here. A 73 out of 75 for the Yankees and Chris Arndt. The edges are pretty rough. I mean, it isn't an archives card, but yeah, dude, I'll rip. So on the weekends, I mean, other than I do have a softball tournament tomorrow, but it is what it is. Like, I'll open on the weekends. I'll rip. If I'm awake, I'll break it. It's just a lot of times now, because we started doing a lot more stuff at work, is I have to go to meetings and I can't be like passed out for a meeting. We got Frank Robinson, Pavin Smith, Mariano Rivera, Kevin Biggio, Frank Thomas, Vladimir Guerrero, Jake Cronenworth, Garrett Crochet, Roy Campanella, and Shane McClanahan. Just playing local in Maryland. It's a mixed C and B tournament with a drop-down bracket. Max Scherzer, Odor, Garciaparra, Todd Helton, Salmon, Fergie Jenkins, kind of underrated pitcher, Trevor Rogers. So, trivia question for you guys. This is the last person that's a switch hitter to win the MVP in the American League. Last switch hitter, Vita Blue, is the last switch hitter to win the MVP in the American League. Bryce Harper, you ever get asked that trivia question, you guys are welcome. We got Justin Turner, Brandon Crawford, Chris Bubik, or if you just want to stump your friends with a baseball trivia question, Alex Rodriguez. You want to talk about another random autograph for the Cubbies, Carlos Zambrano. Just the base Zambrano. I was going to say kind of a hothead. Man, the Cubs rotation, they could have stayed healthy at one point in time. It's absolutely filthy. Going to Dustin Whitman. I'm sure this is one that will probably go into your PC. David Peterson, Adolis Garcia, Nate Pearson, Bob Gibson, Corey Seager, Tristan McKenzie, Yermin Mercedes, the Swinging Ace, Luis Garcia, and Rafael Devers. He didn't get the first Chicago hit. I was gonna say he got the Cubs here though. We got Kenta Maeda, Nelson Cruz, Sam Huff, Jonathan India, Alex Kirilloff, Hank Aaron, Miguel Cabrera, Yadier Molina, Alex Kirilloff, Santo, Greg Maddux, Lou Gehrig, Trent Grisham. We're gonna have Marquez on the foil. And that's going to be 101 out of 150 for the Rockies. And Chris. Bob Feller. Kirby Puckett. Estevan Florial. Ernie Banks, Mike Schmidt, Jeff Bagwell, Lourdes Gurriel, Andrew Vaughn, Carl Yastrzemski, and JT Realmuto. So that card stuck to Andrew Vaughn. All right, let's get into. We'll run one Topps Chrome black box, and then we'll go to Topps Chrome regular. We'll go back to a black and into a triple threads. Come on, Pack. Why you do this to me? Every time. Casey Mize for the Tigers. Ian Anderson for the Braves. We're going to have an atomic green Trey Mancini out of 99 for the Orioles. And John Cullison. 26 out of 99. And let's see who the encased autograph is. It is going to be, it looks like it's a Philly. And it's going to be Rhys Hoskins going to Mike McGarity on the base autograph. Say Hoskins, what, first base, left fielder, right fielder. Going to the Phillies. And Mike. Alright, let's get into the Topps Chrome 2021. Going to be 5 autographs. Hopefully we can stay away from some pitchers. So I'm going to start putting a list of, for anybody that's in here, I'm going to start putting a list of personal boxes when it comes to interest posts every day. The prices might fluctuate a little bit depending on what the market is, because it's not that I don't mind when guys come in and obviously get boxes or breaks or whatever, but I don't want a guy coming in, getting a great price in the group and never getting a group break and then just leaving, because that's happened every time I run. Like, for instance, I thought it was going to happen a lot with Formula 1 and it hasn't, because my prices are still way lower than market value. But just so you guys know, sometimes the price fluctuates a little bit on those, because if a box goes up to like $900, I can't just run it for like $400 or whatever. Like Will Smith for the Dodgers, Marcell Ozuna, Andres Gimenez, Laureano. But there's going to start being personals in there, stuff that I have. Like right now we got Formula 1, soccer, and some baseball. We got Tyler Stevenson, Chris Davis. But the prices, I'll always try to keep them lower than whatever Blowout is or anybody else. We got Garrett Cole, Alex Kirilloff. Sometimes I got to rebuy them too when I'm putting them in group breaks. Tony Gonzalez, Prismic Power, Pete Alonso for the Mets in 1986, and we're going to start off with a Jordan Weems autograph and a Shohei Ohtani refractor. I'm going to say Jordan Weems right here for the Oakland Athletics and Dustin Whitman, 48 out of 199. Middle reliever. We got Trevor Story for the Rockies, Nick Madrigal, Luis Arraez, Lance McCullers, Dalton Varsho, Andrew McCutchen, Mark Canha, Blake Snell, Noah Syndergaard, Xander Bogaerts, Gleyber Torres for the Yankees. We're going to have Deivi Garcia on the Prism refractor and Joey Bart on the regular refractor. Jorge Soler, Ian Anderson, Lewis Brinson, McClanahan, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Kevin Kiermaier, Dansby Swanson, Rafael Devers, Brandon Woodruff, Nico Horner, Jacob deGrom, Aaron Judge on the silver refractor, and Mookie Betts on the silver refractor. Austin Hayes, Jared Welch, Josh Bell, Freddie Freeman, J.D. Martinez, John Lester, Nolan Arenado. Man, I can't believe they still have Arenado in a Rocky jersey in these cards. We got Chris Bryant, Tanaka, Paul DeYoung, Jose Altuve, Jake Cronenworth on the Prism, and Max Muncy for the Dodgers on the refractor. Like, it's wild to me on Chrome they didn't update some of the guys in their teams. We got Salvador Perez, Cody Bellinger, Byron Buxton, Escobar, Miguel Cabrera, Kenta Maeda, Mike Trout, Sin-Soo Choo, Tanner Hoke, Chris Paddock, Sixto Sanchez on a 1986 insert. We have our next autograph, Luis Basabe, and then Kyle Schwarber on the refractor. Basabe going to the Giants. He's going to be out of 499 as he is a refractor. We'll see what he's numbered out of 499 after we get him in a top loader here. It's going to be 65 out of 499 for the Giants. And Mikey Howe in his first break. There is a guy, brand new newbie, getting some first break luck here for the Giants and Luis Basabe. Got Luis Garcia for the Nationals, Patrick Corbin, Bobby Dahlbeck, Ahmad Rosario, Ryan Mountcastle, Jacob deGrom, Tristan McKenzie, Kyle Seager, Keibert Ruiz, Sean Murphy, I have Akiyama, Starling Marte on the Wave Green for the Marlins, and Alex Bregman. The Green Wave is going to Dylan Fryermuth. On the Starling Marte, obviously got traded to Oakland Athletics in the middle of the year. I think he's still a free agent right now. We got 57 out of 99 if I'm not mistaken. Or did someone sign Marte? I think he's a free agent. Deivi Garcia, Pete Alonso, Lewin Diaz, Mike Moustakas, Kyle Tucker, Garrett Crochet, Buster Posey, Yasmani Grandal, Leody Taveras, Will Myers, Prismic Power, Joey Bart on the 1986 insert, and Christian Pache. Obviously just part of that big Oakland trade to get Matt Olson. Oh, did Marte go to the Mets? I don't think he has control. He's older. I was going to say he was on the Pirates for like 4 years. Brian Hayes, I would assume maybe in his contract he might have some control. We got Ura, Giolito, Spencer Howard. I thought he's a free agent this year, though. I thought that's why the Marlins got rid of him. Corey Kluber, Chapman, Luis Campusano, JBJ, Kim, Yu Darvish, Andrew McCutchen. We're going to have another Oakland Athletics hit on for pitchers. We got Eugenio Suarez. That's going to be Dalton Jeffries. Going to Dylan. He must have signed before the CBA then, right? Man, the Mets are going to have a nice little roster. Gotta grab more sleeves. 1 second. Yeah, like everybody else in here is like an NL East fan. I mean, I can't hate the Mets because my wife likes the Mets, but her family's big Mets fans. So we'll see what they put together. I mean, they're spending a lot of money, right? So money in baseball can win you some games. I don't think he is. We got Cronenworth, Alfaro, because I think they'll offer him a crap ton of money. We got Apostle, Ozzy Albies, Moncada, Clark Schmidt, Tyler Glasnow, Justin Upton, Luis Patino, Zach Gallen, Ronald Acuna Jr. on the 1986. We got Anthony Rendon for the Angels on the Fuchsia Shimmer. And then we're going to have Marco Gonzalez on the refractor. The Angels belong to, I believe, John Cullison grabbed them. It's going to be a 150 out of 350. We got A.J. Pook, Justin Verlander, Chris Archer, Willie Castro, Josh Donaldson, Francisco Lindor. Actually, the A's are are a pretty decent team in the current Bowman break for the price. Tyler Soderstrom still their first prospect even after trading for Langeliers and Pache. We got Santana, Semien, Didi Gregorius, Max Fried, Shane Bieber on the Prism. We're going to have Luis Garcia, who had a fantastic year pitching, and Braylon Marquez on the refractor for the last autograph in the box. So we got away from pitchers a little bit, but not a lot. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, there's one more autograph. My bad. We had a decent amount of color so far in this. You think the Yankees are in trouble with the vaccine rules? You think guys don't want to get vaccinated? I thought in baseball all the guys are pretty much vaccinated. Lorenzo Cain, Nick Senzel, Anthony Rizzo, Eugenio Suarez, Mookie Betts, Alex Verdugo, Flaherty, Blackman, Christian Yelich. I thought they have a waiver for athletes, though. Sonny Gray. Yeah, but wasn't it the other Luis Garcia, or was it that Luis Garcia? Jorge Posada, Xander Bogaerts, and Bryce Harper. Because there's two Luis Garcia, so did he specify Houston? I mean, I'll let it slide, but... because there's a Reds Luis Garcia, too. Yeah, it's still break credit if you pick the Houston, but I'll let it slide. We have Aaron Nola, Shohei Ohtani, Rhys Hoskins. But for future reference, you got to specify whether it's the Reds or the Astros. Just because he's changed his name to Barrio does not mean that there's not Luis Garcia cards in these box of cards. Medina, Tatis Jr., Chisholm Jr., Arrieta, Chapman, Charlie Morton. I have Gavin Lux, Clayton Kershaw on the Prism, and we have our last autograph, Daniel Johnson for the Guardians, and we have a Juan Soto on the silver refractor. Oh, yeah, that's right, and a national. So you can't just say Luis Garcia. I'll give you Tree Fitty. No, just... the Juan Soto refractor. Top loaded. I don't know if Daniel Johnson will ever develop into the player they thought he was when he first got drafted or picked up, but because he's older, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get into this Topps Chrome Black after I sleeve these couple rookie. Guardians are going to Matt, grabbing himself an autograph on a last-minute team. Top load those later. Gotta go make sure the guys in the basketball break. So we'll have a basketball break tonight if you guys want to come back and watch, assuming everybody's settled, because there's like 3 guys that hadn't paid their tabs, which I get because the basketball's taking a while to fill, but I got 3 cards in this pack, and then obviously an encased autograph. Braylon Marquez, Jose Ramirez, and Trevor Bauer. That's going to be out of 199. 48 out of 199 on the Trevor Bauer going to the Dodgers. And JT Hare, we'll see if he ends up putting on a jersey this year or not. Seems a little bleak based off his tweets and what the Dodgers are saying. See what happens with that. I don't think he missed quite 199 games. Let's see what this autograph is. It is going to be for the Texas Rangers, Sam Huff, going to Chris Arndt. Let's say this dude hits absolute nukes. Nice autograph pickup. Move Scott Podzednik over here. Put Sam Huff next to Realmuto. And we'll just slide Daniel Johnson down here. Let's get into the triple threads. It is set up with a master box and 2 mini boxes. It's going to have 1 autograph and 1 memorabilia per mini box, as well as some parallels. I know we kind of took a jab at the MLB and MLPA with the whole Deshaun Watson thing. Honestly, Watson just got paid a bunch of money and traded. And by the way, if there is a booklet in here for whatever reason in one of these mini boxes, we will obviously have to random it off if somebody doesn't own 50+% of it, which would be unlikely in the circumstances of a booklet. We got Tom Seaver, 90 out of 150 for the Mets, and we got Bobby Dahlback, 15 out of 199. Going to the Red Sox. Red Sox are Dylan Fryermuth on the Dahlback, and then the Mets, I believe they're JT Hare, unless somebody else grabbed them. They are not, so getting the Hall of Fame pitcher on Seaver. We got a Hall of Famer and a rookie. We'll top load those afterwards. The base is Francisco Lindor, Albert Pujols, and Garrett Cole. The first card in the box is an autograph. Memorabilia. It's 4 out of 9. Austin Meadows of the Rays. 517 slugging. So a nice low numbered card for the Rays. And Patrick. Nice hit on the Austin Meadows. Part of one of the worst trades in baseball history. In the sense of the Rays absolutely robbed the Pirates. It's literally like criminal. And this is going to be the single jumbo relic, which is going to be Ronald Acuna Jr. 12 out of 48. Player worn. Gray memorabilia to the Braves and Jason Turk. You know, it's one thing to give up a guy that's like all-star caliber, Cy Young caliber in Glass now. Whatever. I was going to say, you also take Austin Meadows, who's like developing as one of the better corner outfielders at the time. Oh, and by the way, we'll throw in Shane Bays, who's been a top 100 prospect pitcher for the last however many years. I guess the last 2 years, because I think he's in the top 100 again. So you get 2 nasty pitchers, and then you get yourself a an outfielder that at the time was mashing. Obviously, he had an off year last year, but yeah, terrible trade for the Pirates. You know what? I hope the Phillies never make the playoffs for the rest of Bryce Harper's career. How about that? Keep talking that shit. I'll punch your damn Rhys Hoskins across the room, Mike. Keep it up. Got Cody Bellinger, 49 out of 125 for the Dodgers, and George Brett for the Royals. The Royals are going to Ryan Cameron, and the Dodgers are JT Hare. I'll show you a salty Pirates fan, bud. No, just got Justin Verlander for the Astros, Luis Robert, and Ty Cobb. We're going to get ourselves a Rafael Devers, 102.8 mile per hour exit velo, 16 out of 27 in the hometown alternate jerseys in this card. Going to the Red Sox and Dylan Freiermuth. Been working on my Mosaic Football Pat Freiermuth rainbow. Let's see, we got a 102.8 miles per hour exit velo. And the last card of the break is going to be a single jumbo relic going to the Atlanta Braves, 10 out of 25. Ozzie Albies with the napkin patch going to Jason Turk. So 2 nice Brave cards in here. Got Albies, and then you're going to have Acuna on the patch, but the patch auto here of Albies. Very nice card. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. We'll go over these ones first, and I'll get them all loaded in the top loaders. We have a 125 Cody Bellinger, George Brett out of 150, 150 Tom Seaver, and we're going to have the Bobby Dahlbeck out of 199. For other parallels, let's grab them all off of the back wall here. We've got Trevor Bauer out of 199. To the Dodgers, we're going to have out of 350 Rendon. Trey Mancini out of 99. Starling Marte out of 99 on the green wave. Marquez out of 150. We have Judge out of 75, I believe. Yeah, out of 75. And we have Puckett out of 50. No, my bad. Out of 99 for the Twins. Memorabilia-wise, we're going to have the 102.8 miles per hour Rafael Devers out of 27. We're going to have the 12 out of 48 Ronald Acuna Jr. Autographs. We have Carlos Soprano, Daniel Johnson, Scott Podzednik, Dalton Jeffries, Luis Besebe on that 499. We're going to have Jordan Weems, and I believe this is out of 199 for the A's. Luis Garcia for the Astros. We're going to have the Rhys Hoskins and Mike Trout on the chrome black. Or Mike Trout. Rhys Hoskins and Sam Huff. He's going to hit bombs like Mike Trout, though. I'm telling you right now. I'll just say, no, he's a catcher. I love catchers, but I know other people do not love catchers. And we're going to have Ozzie Albies 10 out of 25 in the triple threads. And we're going to have the 4 out of 9 on the Rays, 5-17 slugging for Austin Meadows. Congratulations to everybody that hit. For those that didn't, better luck next time. I said we'll be running a basketball break assuming everybody has settled their teams. There's a football breakup with a few teams. There is that Bowman multi-year Bowman draft. If you have any questions about the teams in Bowman draft, please let me know. So I can explain why the teams are priced the way they are. Like, the reason it took so long was I wanted to make sure they're all priced properly based on the prospects that are in each of the boxes. I pretty much broke them down box by box and then added the prices together. That's how I got the price. That's why teams like the Tigers and the Orioles are so high, is they have good cards in pretty much every box. The Tigers, you could probably argue, should have maybe been higher because Torkelson does require such a premium, but he's also like almost a short print in that stuff if you open enough boxes of the 2020 draft. Either way, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you hopefully back here in a little bit with the basketball. Maybe we get the football and the Bowman Field. If we don't, we don't. We'll obviously break them tomorrow.